I'm here in my shop here the day after Easter, and I'm thinking about the newspaper that we received yesterday. It's our community newspaper. They had a front page story about Easter, and the headline read, "What is the meaning of Easter?" And I thought, wow, this is great. And each below it was 6 different columns with short statements by pastors from all over the community, from representing every denomination you can pretty much imagine. The spectrum, 6 pastors. And what was curious to me is that when I read the articles, since the question is what is the meaning of Easter, and this subtitle had something to do with this being the most important holiday or festival or celebration or day in the Christian calendar, I was interested to see what the pastors had an opportunity to say, given the fact that they were asked to respond to this and tell the world. Do you know in all 6 responses, there was only one person who even mentioned the resurrection? And it was the last respondent at the very end. How is it that these pastors didn't get it right when asked directly? Now, I read that in the morning and I went to my own service. I knew that my pastor was going to step up. And he started out, he didn't read the article, but he started out as if he did. What is the meaning of Easter, he said? The resurrection of Jesus. And then he spent the rest of his sermon talking about it really happened and here's what it meant. In other words, he gave the story. He told the truth about it. This Sunday when I have my show, I'm going to open up with this conversation. I want to talk about this a little bit. Now, it might be that those pastors said a whole lot more and then the editors of the newspaper trimmed it down to be politically correct. But my own pastor suggested, why is it people don't want to say anything controversial? Why can't we just all agree on what we all agree on, is the way he characterized it. But when you communicate the message that Jesus communicated, and that those who he trained to follow after him communicated, well, sparks fly. It isn't something that everybody agrees on. And if you're saying something about Easter that makes everybody happy, you're probably not giving the right Easter message. Anyway, we'll talk about this on Sunday from 2 to 5 Los Angeles time. I hope you'll join us.